unanimously only.
The sun may be starting to set on this Saturday, but the bright lights of the Adirondack Bank Center at the Utica Memorial Auditorium set the stage for a pivotal game here on MASL TV. Tonight, Utica City FC fights for its playoff life in a must-win contest against Utica odd newcomers, the Tacoma Stars, in the first ever meeting between the two teams. Coverage today is presented by Flight Sports. Flight is the official match ball of the MASL and it is designed and produced by Flight. It's expertly designed for the indoor game. Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight, challenge everything. And also by Chill Brands. Chill.com is the official CBD brand of the MASL, helping our athletes reach their maximum potential by promoting proper and expedited recovery. Welcome to Club Chill. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everyone. Ray Biggs along for the ride here on this Saturday night affair. Thanks to Joe Puccio for filling in for me last Sunday. And what a game it was as Utica defeated Florida by a 5-4 score in overtime. Joey Tavernissey with the game-winning goal, and it sets up this key matchup here tonight. The next 2 hours will define Utica's playoff push. Utica, 22 points, 10th overall right now. They're 6 back from that 8th spot they need to find to make the postseason. They've won 4 out of their last 6, but they must win both games this weekend and get help, to put it simply. Some games to keep an eye on: Milwaukee and Dallas, along with the St. Louis-Kansas City series here this weekend. So we'll try to keep you up to date on those scores as the night goes along. But for Utica, they have to take care of their own business. They can't get caught scoreboard watching at halftime. They can't get caught scoreboard watching on the bench. They just have to go out and take care of their business against this Tacoma side, who has been mathematically eliminated, but they've got 2 games left to finish strong and start to build towards next year. They are short-handed tonight without, among their key absences, Nick Pereira, who has almost 50 points this year. Danny Waltman also not starting tonight in goal. It'll be Mike Arguello with his first start of the year against Andrew Coughlin from Utica. We're underway here at the Odd. Bo Yelovitz, short side wall, looking for Nate Bordeaux. It was just out of his grasp, pinned up against the wall by Caceres. And he will uncork it back to midfield. Caceres going to be a key player tonight for Tacoma. 4 goals, 12 assists, 26 block shots this year. Downfield to Goldman, who drew into the starting lineup tonight. Career year, 10 points, 4 goals, and 6 assists. And off the end boards, and cleared back to the Utica zone. I stand corrected, 6 goals and 4 assists for Tim Goldman. He had a hat trick in the 10-5 win at the Harrisburg Heat on March 11th. Quentin Swift looking back for Jake Schindler, who has a couple of goals lately. His first 2 goals of the season have come in back-to-back games. He had a goal and 2 assists in the win over Florida. Tacoma Just shy of the zone line before Logan Jones was turned away. Help out of the back from Hansen. Off the far boards, it finds Alex Megson. Megson double teamed on the boards. Schindler wrestles it free, now providing some help along the boards for the Stars is Hollamon. Hollamon, the son of LeBaron Hollamon, a former player and coach for the Wichita Wings. Made a lot of appearances for Wichita back in the 90s. One of the legacy indoor franchises. And they're starting to resurrect that out there in Wichita right now. That's something I know they've been working on for a few years in the MASL too. Hollamon, entry pass was blocked away as he grapples with Schindler. And now back to Almau. Center circled, Minetti. Distributes out to Almau. Bader, fresh in off the bench, he'll hold up the ball and flicks a back heel. Caceres. Logan Roberts up in the high press on Lund. He'll reverse the ball. Dangerous pass though. Ronaldinho nearly ran that down and took it the other way on Arguello, who has yet to see a shot. Neither goaltender tested yet as we come up on 3 minutes elapsed in this first quarter. Again, for Utica, they need wins against Tacoma and Chihuahua. That's the first order of business. And then they have a series of scenarios in which they need 2 out of the 3, as you saw in that pregame graphic panel. Coughlin quickly distributes with a foot there, kicked it down the near side. Caceres was able to force it back forward. Stolen by Segura, he shoots from distance. Over the crossbar, a foot race to it here, and it's headed back to the keeper by Jones. Tacoma, 6 wins this year. They've lost their last 2 matches. They are in 4th place in the Western Division. 2 out of their 6 wins this year have come on the road. Utica 4-6 here at home, 8-14-0 overall. And again, 22 points. They need to make up ground on Milwaukee, who's currently sitting in 8th place. And of course, Milwaukee not the only force at play here. You also have to worry about St. Louis if you're Utica, who's 3 points up on you as well. At this point, no pressure from behind. Tacoma and Harrisburg have both been eliminated from contention. Redirected out of play by Naranjo, the former Milwaukee Wave man. And it will be Utica ball just outside of their own zone. Off the end boards, Hoxie, and it rattles into the hands of Arguello. Distributes to Jones, back to Arguello. Intercepted by Bordeaux. Held up, Hoxie, Bordeaux chips it in and scores! His 15th goal of the season. Nate Bordeaux off the counterattack set up by Andrew Hoxie. And it's 1-0 Utica. The goal comes 4.5 minutes into the first quarter. Another look at it here. Arguello sent it right to him at the zone line. Great counter. And here's another look at it here. Bordeaux causing the turnover, and then Hoxie set him up, but Utica looking for more right here as Raymond shoots, and the save is made by Arguello. 10 saves in 6 previous appearances this year for Arguello, but again, this is his first start of the campaign. A shot the other way on the counter taken by Souza, and a great save by Andrew Coughlin. He heaves it just underneath the scoreboard. Headed by Gonzalez. Swift led into space. Got tangled up with Souza. They will let them play on. 9:48 to go in the first quarter. The other way, Lund. Lund has help from the right. Shot from distance taken by Ramos. Diving stop made by Coughlin again. And Utica now can slow the pace down a little bit if they want to. Segura directing traffic. Slides the ball to Coughlin. He looks diagonally downfield for Bordeaux, who tried to catch and shoot off the volley perhaps there, but he was being marked up by Naranjo. out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Jeff Bader on the ball. He normally wears number 16 according to the roster. Hometown product for Tacoma. And again, this Tacoma side very short-handed for tonight's match. Corey Keats, their key defender, is also missing, as are Jamail and Raphael Cox, among the players that did not dress for tonight's game here in Utica. Minetti tried the long pass. Godoy blocked it right back to him. Rafa Godoy in his first year with the city. Previously played with the Rochester Lancers. Bo Yelovitz tracks down the ball. Has help from Joey Tavernissey. Tavernissey with a stretch through the neutral zone. Godoy looking for the wall of Scora. Goldman overran it. Yelovitz wisely resetting the ball here as Utica races back to change. 1-0 City on a goal by Nate Bordeaux. His 15th of the season. He entered this match in the top 10 in the East Division in goal scoring. Swift back to Raymond. Long ball downfield, Segura. And underneath the right foot of Hoxie. So far, Utica has had the edge of the play here as we hit the halfway mark of the first quarter. Fast moving, not a ton of stoppages here to get this started tonight. Ramos was being set up by Canale, but they will call this back. 7:22 to go in the first quarter. Alessandra Canale, another big player to watch tonight for Tacoma. 14 goals, 4 assists. He had 2 goals and was the third star of an 8-6 loss recently in their last game against the Chihuahua Savage, Utica's opponent tomorrow. As Caceres is down here in his own zone. And that will bring play to a halt with 7:03 to go in the first quarter. Hopefully he's okay. Again, it's 1-0 Utica on a goal by Nate Bordeaux, assisted by Andrew Hoxie. And with the injury timeout being called by the officials, this will also serve as our media timeout. We want to remind you about MASL Primetime. It's your home for the best highlights, interviews, and action from the MASL each week. Catch the latest episode every Friday with our good friend Alex Bashjovansky. He does a wonderful job with that. Again, it's MASL Primetime. And again, we want to remind you as well about the official match ball of the MASL, designed and produced by Flight Sports. It's expertly designed for the indoor game. Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight, challenge, everything. And they've got a snazzy new game ball here, introduced for the stretch run of the season. Now bright green in color. And you'd really have to ask the players and coaches to really get a feel for what they think at this point. But I can say that it looks sharp. And I have a miniature prototype of that ball sitting at home somewhere. And no doubt something I'll display for years to come. One 0 City out of the media timeout, leading the Tacoma Stars in their first visit ever to this building. Arguello gets forward. Yelovitz back to retrieve it. Double team was coming on the high press. He had to move it along. It's stolen by Lund. Lund Steers it in on goal. Coughlin comes up throwing off the save. Bordeaux led out into space, left wing side. Waiting for help to arrive. He feeds it back to Roberts, who shoots. And that got blocked away from the goal box. 6:28 to go, first quarter. Yelovitz holds it on the reset. To Domenico Vitali. Downfield to Moises Gonzalez. And that will be headed back the other way. Tacoma possession in the corner of their own zone. Exchanged at midfield. Lund, or rather Bader, running the ball down in the face of pressure applied by Godoy. Canale with the back heel, got it forward, was looking for Ramos, but it was hunted down by Utica. Vitali back to Schindler. To the goal scorer, Nate Bordeaux. Down off the corner boards. Bordeaux now in his 9th year with the franchise between Syracuse and Utica. Of course, this is the 3rd season of Utica City FC soccer here. And it appears Gonzalez has a passenger as he went looking for the ball. A piece of the end-board advertising came off and stuck to his backside. Regardless, that issue has been tended to, and we play on. 4:54 to go, first quarter. Yelovitz down to Goldman, playing a little target ball, working on Jones. Jones wrestles the ball off of him. Goldman's not letting up. Those two continue to battle in the corner. Look at this effort by the two of them. Jones pressing to the end board. Segura in to help out. Goldman played it off the wall. Nobody cutting through to clean up for Utica. And that battle between Jones and Goldman gets a loud roar of approval from this crowd. A look down into the Miller Lite Beer Garden. Tickets still available for tomorrow's regular season finale. Off the end board, Swift looking to set up Hoxie. That pass got led astray. Raymond on the reset. Back to Christian Segura, launches it forward, right-footed. Off the end glass, overhead from Hoxie, header by Swift, saved by Arguello. I still think about the header setup that Hoxie had a couple of weeks ago, where he set up Christian Segura down the left wing boards with a header. And just what a sharp goal that was. Andrew Hoxie fitting right in since being acquired from the Florida Tropics, the former Baltimore Blast man, and also the owner of comprehensively the best mustache in indoor soccer today. Godoy, Raymond beats his man, dribbles to the middle. Knows he needs to unload the ball and does. Tavernissey comes up shooting, that's blocked. Lund getting a piece of it there to chase it away. Tacoma wanted the counter to the neutral zone, but it was blocked by Yelovitz. Hoxie sent it tumbling over the boards into the scorer's table area. Neutral zone free kick restart coming for Tacoma, and they waste little time. Souza into an advanced position. Needs help behind him from the center circle. Now out to Megson. Megson had a goal against the Chihuahua Savage in the 8-6 loss. And now here's Ronaldinho, the rookie. Former Boston College man. Has Godoy open on the wing. Good back checking coming in from Canale, but Godoy stays with it. and is spilled down to the turf as Arguello collects the ball. Again for Utica, it's win or go home in regards to their playoff chances. They have to win them both and then get the appropriate amount of help. Arguello looking for Canale downfield. Schindler does a great job to get in front of him. Redirected by Caceres. Far boards, back to center, Caceres in those brightly colored shoes. Slides it downfield, punched away by Coughlin. Ramos to Jones. Caceres to the middle, Ramos. Circling away from Bordeaux, played it off the high glass. Open in front was Jones, but he couldn't redirect it on frame. Tacoma, a great final push here in this first quarter. After Utica dictated the terms early, long shot from distance here off the high glass by Naranjo. And the rebound is finally settled by Tavernissey. He's got Roberts in the open field behind the defense. A little slow getting to it. That allows the defense to get in position. Caceres was marking him. And now the Stars look to start the counter. Right side for Lund. Lund caught leaning a little bit there against Yelovitz. Yelovitz pries the ball free and knocks it down the right wing side of the neutral zone. 28 seconds to go first quarter. 1-0 on a goal by Nate Bordeaux. Hollamon. Off the volley, high glass, over to Lund. Shot from distance, Hollamon, saved by Coughlin. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. He'll heave a Hail Mary downfield. Off the head of Goldman, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter, but not before Utica gets atop of the box. With a short amount of time left, the ball was cleared out of play by Tacoma. And Utica will have a chance at a 2-0 lead. But this is going to have to go for goal. And now Utica trying to discuss how much time is left. A very animated Joey Tavernissey pleading his case. And Tavernissey's been red hot lately. A 7-game point and goal streak. 0.9 remains on the clock. Gonzalez for frame, bar down, he scores! Cold-blooded for his 9th goal of the season. Over the wall, bar down, absolutely clinical by Moises Gonzalez. A right-footed rocket. Doubles up the Utica lead. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter here on MASL TV. The frame ends with an exclamation point by Moises Gonzalez. Start of the second here on MASL TV. Utica enjoying a 2-0 lead over the Tacoma Stars. The first man that Utica fans can thank for that is Nate Bordeaux, who scored at 4:29 of the quarter, assisted by Andrew Hoxie on the counterattack. And then at 14:59, just when you think the quarter's over, Tacoma plays the ball out of play. Moises Gonzalez on a top-of-the-box restart with under a second to go goes bar down with an absolute sizzler of a shot. For what would be his 9th goal of the season, his 47th goal between Syracuse and Utica in his time in Central New York over his career. You have to remember, Gonzalez was a former member of the Syracuse Silver Knights. So this is not his first go of it, although he's been a welcome addition since signing with the team in 2019. We promised you score updates from the other games, by the way, namely the ones that are going to be relevant for the playoff push. Right now, the Milwaukee Wave, at last report, enjoying a 2-1 lead on the Dallas Sidekicks. And again, if you're Utica, you're rooting for Dallas here. Great setup. Goldman, Segura scores! A composed play by Tim Goldman for his 5th assist of the season. And Christian Segura with a sharp finish. Great job holding up the ball against Bader by Goldman. Just long enough for that play to develop. It effectively creates a pick. That's good offensive sense by Christian Segura. Read the situation, knew if he played through where the ball was being held, he was going to have an open shooting lane. And it's 3-0. Bordeaux, Gonzalez, Segura with the goals. Utica, 3-0. They lead Tacoma. Tacoma on an East Coast swing here. They'll play Harrisburg in their regular season finale tomorrow. Coughlin looks to distribute. Heaves it wide of the scoreboard. And that was intercepted nicely by Lund. Tried to get it going forward, but Utica holding their ground down the center. Caceres in his 3rd year with Tacoma. 53 career MASL goals for Caceres. And here's Godoy with a goal and 3 assists this season. Back to Domenico Vitali, the local product from Syracuse. Now downfield from Tavernissey, who has been instrumental in this playoff push for Utica. And what you may not know about Joey Tavernissey, is he recently revealed in an MASLsoccer.com article, is that he's actually largely blind in one eye because of a medical complication that happened in recent years. What an incredible story of perseverance on his part. And he didn't have the greatest start to the season either. He had to work through that. And look at the form he's on lately. Again, a 7-game point streak for Tavernissey. Goldman runs the ball down the left wing. Utica in the blue uniforms going from right to left here in this second quarter. Swift powers through the defense, then gets taken down by Megson. And that will result in a free kick in the offensive zone for Utica. Bordeaux, Gonzalez, Segura with the goals. Gonzalez across on the restart, long shot taken by Segura. And that was blocked off the line by Caceres. Or just out in front of it rather, about 3-4 feet. Swift Diagonally forward, intercepted by Halima. Split his college career at Cal State Fullerton and then spent 2 more years at San Diego State. He's got 18 blocked shots this year. 11.5 to go, second quarter. Yelovitz at the mid-circle, giving chase is Megson. To Nate Bordeaux, high press coming from Hansen. Hansen, a veteran of over 100 MASL games in his career. Down low, that split the legs of Hoxie. Bounce wasn't expected off the corner boards there for Andrew. He just wasn't able to hang on to it. Steered back down to the Tacoma zone. Stolen at center by Ben Raymond. Down the boards for Bordeaux. Bordeaux had himself a hat trick at Harrisburg back on February the 26th. Led forward, Godoy, sharp angle, redirected away by Arguello. And Utica has been able to test him early and often so far in this one. Corner restart. Bordeaux steps over it for Gonzalez off the high glass. They were looking for a set play there for Tavernissey, who was sitting on the back post. But it got overhead. Utica will drag it back to midfield and reset. Juggled off the back heel by Hollamon. Tavernissey tries to run it down. Hollamon out of play. Top of the box coming for Utica. And this time they have 10 minutes and 16 seconds more to work with than they did on the first one. Gonzalez passes it off. Tavernissey redirected into the woodwork. Bordeaux had backed up the play and came through with another opportunity that got blocked away. And here comes Tacoma. Ramos off the end boards. Cleared away from the central position by Tavernissey. And Gonzalez slips behind the defense. Good tenacity on the ball here. Gonzalez shoots, it goes wide. The rebound to Hansen. Philip Lund with a step over move, goes to work on Tavernissey, slides it out to the left wing, and they score. Tacoma on the board by way of Alex Megson's 11th goal of the campaign. And he's got goals in back-to-back games. Great job here by Lund, holding the ball up long enough for Megson to curl in down the left wing. And Tacoma cuts it to 3-1 with 9:40 to go in the second quarter. While we have a moment, we'd like to remind you about MASLsoccer.com. It's your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, standings, and in-depth features. Bookmark the page now so you don't miss a note. Great setup in front for Tavernissey by Schindler. Couldn't get it done off the volley. And Tacoma controls. Canale to Almau. Goldman right with him here. Knocks it off of his foot. Almau needs help out of the back. He'll find it. Off the far boards, Tavernissey to Coughlin. Godoy. Godoy 5'5", 145 pounds, but plays with a lot of energy. Again, he's been a nice addition, really has added to the depth of this team. And they've looked at him to be a key player a little bit more often here down the stretch. Hoxie, one-on-one matchup. Hoxie, of course, a former Baltimore man as well, where he played with former 2021-22 Tacoma star Vinny Dantas, who got traded back to Baltimore. Across, Godoy shoots, blocked. Coming up with that block was Ramos. The former third-round MLS Super Draft pick of Toronto FC. He did not sign the contract. couple years ago, he had 28 goals for Tacoma. Off the volley, Hollamon floats this one up and out of play. That brings us to our second quarter media timeout. We'll step away here on MASL TV. And welcome back here on MASL TV to the Adirondack Bank Center at the Utica Memorial Auditorium, where Utica City FC enjoys a 3-1 lead over the Tacoma Stars, making the trip from coast to coast for a right coast twin bill. They will take on Harrisburg tomorrow. Utica, meanwhile, will close up against the Chihuahua Savage in a game that starts at 3 p.m. Sunday. And for Utica, they have to win them both to move along into the postseason. .748 to go second quarter. By the way, if you're interested right now, that Milwaukee-Dallas score of interest to Utica fans. Right now, the Wave still winning 2-1. Alex Bradley, Gordy Gerson with the goals for the Wave. Rafa Godoy taken down far boards. And getting spilled to the turf as well was Souza in the process. The ball awarded to Utica. Free kick just outside the Tacoma zone. Long attempt here by Gonzalez. They were looking for the backdoor redirect from Swift. And Tacoma able to reclaim control of the ball. Souza on a long run. Back checking was Segura. And that foul will be on Utica. 7:28 to go here in the second quarter. Another look here at the foul charged to Segura. That great picture-in-picture view that we get to show you. Thanks to the guys in the control room, as always, doing a sharp job. Goldman leads it forward after the steal. Swift out of the left wing corner, looking up to the point for Raymond. Crossing pass by Canale was taken away. Goldman shot it off the high glass. Tavernissey tussling here with Bader. And it's finally gathered up by Arguello. Shots to this point, 13-4 Utica. And they enjoy a 3-1 advantage on the visiting team from the Pacific Northwest. Off the shelf of the boards, headed off the wall by Megson. Long shot high and wide by Almau. Great sequence here for Tacoma. Goldman takes down Almau. They'll let them play on. Swift back to Ben Raymond, who scored his 4th of the season in that win over the Florida Tropics. Again, 5-4 in overtime. To the left side corner, Andrew Hoxie, who played for that Florida team at the start of the season, tried to set up the wall of scorer in front for Bordeaux. Segura keeps it alive. He shoots and scores! Double trouble from Christian Segura, as the second season City man scores his 2nd of the night and 15th of the year. Able to create separation off kind of a haphazard double team up top there from Minetti and from Almo. And he hits the back of the onion bag for a 4-1 lead. Puffs the back of the cage. He scored earlier at 33 seconds of the quarter, so he's got 2 in this quarter alone. Segura this season with a couple of game-winning goals to his credit. He's from Sonora, Mexico. And it's good to see that the league is kind of re-expanding south of the border. The Monterey Flash announced earlier that they will be returning for next season. And Utica will see the Chihuahua Savage for the first time in this building tomorrow. Godoy on the counter, ahead, Gonzalez. And his pass was broken up. A nice job staying with him there by Logan Jones. Stayed right on the shoulder and was able to break up that pass. If he doesn't go out there and try to shrink the field in the way that he does, that is almost certain trouble for Arguello. Tavernissey to the point, Vitale. To the big unit, Jake Schindler. Goldman to the point, Tavernissey, the former Siena Saint. And you just have to imagine, too, a lot of alumni of Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference schools, and Siena is one of them. They've got to be pretty proud of what the St. Peter's men's basketball team just did. Really kind of elevating what's expected out of the basketball teams in that conference. Really cool stuff. Segura on the counter, back to Hoxie. And the defender fell right on the ball. They will let play resume. Logan Jones ahead up the right wing side to Canale. .3:18 to go, second quarter. 4-1 Utica. Another look at it here is Hoxie and Segura connect, and then you see it there, Ramos. Was in close proximity to the ball there. Coughlin. It rattles around to Schindler. Looks to stretch the field out, play off the end boards. And Swift trying to keep it alive against Arguello, who nearly got caught in a bad position there, but will be awarded the thrown distribution. He launches a long pass downfield for Megson, who has the Tacoma goal in this one. Assisted by Philip Lund at 5:20 of the second. Milwaukee now leading Dallas, by the way, 4-1. Here's a steal by Ronaldinho. Played it right off the goalkeeper. Arguello had two men streaking to the net front there, but couldn't hit either one. Yelovitz. Megson is right on him here. And it's cleared forward to Logan Roberts, the Cicero North Syracuse graduate. Double teamed against the boards. And it is awarded to the Stars. 95 seconds to go in this first half. To Lund, who comes all the way from Denmark. He had 2 goals in a recent 7-5 win over the Ontario Fury. .112 to go before we hit halftime. Jeff Bader. The cross for Minetti. Godoy shielding his man away from the ball. That allows Utica to win it back. Under a minute to go. Yelovitz playing from out of the back, looking downfield for Godoy. And out of play it goes. 52.4 to go, second quarter. Zone line restart for the Stars. Trying to gash into this 4-1 deficit that they're currently in on the road. Shot set up for Ramos, it was blocked. Caceres let him take it there. And here comes Utica the other way. Goldman down the boards looking for Tavernissey, it's just in front of him. And a whistle along the near boards. The foul goes against Tacoma. Or excuse me, I don't think there was a foul there. I think the ball simply touched part of the beer garden. Gonzalez on the restart. Left side, Segura. Gonzalez shoots! Scores! Moises Gonzalez with his second of the evening. Another great look at it here, cycled around at the point, and Moises Gonzalez able to knock it behind Arguello. 5-1 Utica, one for the thumb in this first half. The most dominant first half at home we've seen by Utica all season in terms of their margin over the opponent. Ronaldinho chips it off the boards. He can get out and run. Looks for Bordeaux. He shoots and scores! It's a multi-goal game party out here. Bordeaux, Gonzalez, Segura, all with a pair apiece to help build the 6-1 lead for Utica. Ronaldinho got the play started, a great chip to the neutral zone, surges forward with great speed, and provides an option there for Bordeaux, but he'll shoot it anyway. And he jams in his 16th goal of the season. The co-captain closing out the first half in style. Tim Goldman is fired up. These fans are fired up. Utica needing to control its destiny, or at least its portion of its destiny, here in this second to last game of the regular season tonight. And they come out with a performance worthy of the occasion. Down to the field to Michael for the halftime interview. He's got Nate Bordeaux with him.
We know we need 2 wins to make the playoffs. Put up a 6-goal performance in the first half. How was the locker room taking on this challenge?
All in the last 2 games, we know we have what it takes to get to the playoffs, so we're just going to keep our head down and pushing. Games far
Thank you, Michael. And thank you, Nate, for the time here at halftime. Before we get going into the halftime break, we've got some housekeeping to take care of. We want to remind you about MASL social media. Get the latest news on the Major Arena Soccer League and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. We'd also like to tell you about MASL Primetime, your home for the best highlights, interviews, and action from the MASL each week. Catch the latest episode every Friday with Alex Bastiavansky. And our coverage tonight is presented by Chill Brands. Chill.com, the official CBD brand of the MASL, helping our athletes reach their maximum potential by promoting proper and expedited recovery. Welcome to Club Chill. 6-1 Utica at the half. Enjoy the entertainment.
It's time for the Davidson of Rome High Five Intermission. Turn to the person next to you and give them your best high five. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bam! Go Utica FC! Score your best deal on a vehicle at Davidson of Rome. Family owned for over 50 years. Shop over 800 new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs at DavidsonGMRome.com.
Let's go, Utica!
What's your story? What moments make life an adventure? Community is where memories happen. At Bank of Utica, enriching our community for current and future generations has been part of our mission since 1927. By supporting local, community-focused organizations, we work together to open doors to education, the arts, and meaningful career paths. Making stories to remember. Bank with Utica.
Get moving with the Planet Fitness Black Card and check out all the perks. Like access to over 2,000 locations? You got it. Bring a guest anytime. That's right. And relax and unwind with massage chairs and more. Plus get tons of variety and space to move in our super clean clubs. Your fitness is essential. Join Planet Fitness today and get all the perks of the PF Black Card.
Get all the perks at Planet Fitness Utica. For more details, visit planetfitness.com.
Number 30, Martin Brodeur!
Martin Brodeur returns to the Adirondack Bank Center on Wednesday, April 6th. To be part of this great event, call 315-790-9070.
From couch to car and couch again, Cookie's Q is your one-stop shop for dinner and dessert. Just give us a call, let us know you're ordering to go, and we'll have your meal ready for you hot and fresh. Eat like a boss and try our famous Boss Burger, or try one of our juicy chicken sandwiches. We've got combos, kids' meals, and more. Did we mention we've got ice cream 7 days a week, all year round? And if you're feeling extra lazy, Cookies is available on DoorDash and Grubhub. Cookies Q and Creamery, open 7 days a week on North Genesee Street in Utica. Spend your weekend brunching at Babes every Saturday and Sunday, now from 8 a.m. Yes, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. The only place to be is Babes for brunch, featuring our famous sticky bun pancakes. And did we mention $10 endless mimosas all brunch long? What more could you want in your weekend? See you at Babes, open 7 days a week on 80 North Genesee Street in Utica.
It's time for the Davidson of Rome High Five Intermission. Turn to the person next to you and give them your best high five. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bam! Go Utica FC! Score your best deal on a vehicle at Davidson of Rome. Family owned for over 50 years. Shop over 800 new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs at DavidsonGMRome.com.
Let's go, Utica!
Welcome back inside the Adirondack Bank Center at the Utica Memorial Auditorium. At halftime, it's Utica City FC enjoying its largest home halftime lead of the season, 6-1 over the Tacoma Stars in a must-win contest on a Saturday night in central New York. And the difference so far for Utica coming from 3 players in terms of the goal scoring. Nate Bordeaux with a pair, Christian Segura also with a pair of goals, and Moises Gonzalez with 2 goals as well. Outpacing the single goal at 5:20 of the second for Tacoma by Alex Megson, assisted by Philip Lund. And that brings us to this 6-1 score at the break. Utica outshooting Tacoma 18-5. Again, most dominant first half of the year for Utica by far. And so the city has to be feeling pretty good going into the second half. Tacoma, meanwhile, dressing a much younger team than usual. Of course, Nick Pereira not playing tonight, among other key absences. Danny Waltman also getting the night off as well, the living legend, yielding his net for a start for the first time this season, and it's Mike Arguello that has stepped in. And he will play the second half as well for Tacoma. If you're looking for out-of-town updates, and again, Utica needs some things to happen in addition to winning both games to make the playoffs, there's good news and there's bad news right now if you're a Utica fan. We will start with the bad news if you're Utica. The Milwaukee Wave are currently leading the Dallas Sidekicks by a 4-1 score. So that's bad news if you're Utica. Meanwhile, you also need St. Louis to lose to Kansas City. Right now, that is going Utica's way. 2-0, Kansas City leads St. Louis. As we're underway here in the third quarter. Headed to the boards by Vitale. But it's Tacoma who wins the ball. Souza out to his left looking for Canale. That was cleaned up by Vitale and sent back to neutral territory. Caceres. Retrieved by Vitale. Settled by Ramos. Steps to the middle. Now slides it back to the foot of Caceres. Off the volley, shot high and wide, Canale. Rebound chased away to midfield. Bordeaux, hard fall to the turf there, alongside Logan Jones. Good to see Jones is okay after that. He took a hard fall. In other MASL action, tomorrow's Utica opponent, Chihuahua, leading the Harrisburg Heat 3-1 at last report. Vitale grappling with Lund along the boards, and Lund ends up going down. Foul on Utica. Great shot coming from our camera angle there right along the boards. Across to Hollamon. From Rancho Cucamonga, California. Up top to Chase Hansen. Hansen towards the bench area. Down to Megson. Megson battling with Schindler, and it's Coughlin who's able to clean up the mess here. Long ball downfield, Gonzalez, knocked away by Hollamon. Up and out of play it goes, 12:47 to go in the third quarter. Gonzalez with a pair of goals in the first half. Segura across to Bo Yelovitz. Ben Raymond towards the middle. He turned it over. Here's the steal. It's Ramos. Ramos feeding the front. Great save by Coughlin. Was able to square up in front of Canale. and deny him access to the ball. Canale with 3 goals in his last 2. So he's a tough player to hold down for very long. Again, 14 goals this season. So a really, really solid utility forward for this Tacoma team. And again, a guy that's going to be relied on here in the final weekend with Pereira out. Again, you cannot underestimate the value of Nick Pereira. One of the greatest players in MASL history. Schindler to the front. Bordeaux looking for the hat trick, and there it is. Nate Bordeaux with his 2nd hat trick of the season. And Utica leads 7-1. Incisive pass in from the zone line. Created by Jake Schindler. What a pass. Splits into the goal box, and Bordeaux hammers it home for goal number 17 of the season. What a goal by Nate Bordeaux. So the hat trick for Nate Bordeaux puts Utica up by 6. Long shot taken here by Caceres, and that will ascend out of play. Huge night tonight for Nate Bordeaux. His 2nd hat trick of the season, and I believe his 4th multi-goal game. He went 2 games without a goal, did not have one against the Tropics or the Blast. Great setup in front, cleared away by Swift. And out into the corner. Hoxie putting pressure on Arguello. He'll come up heaving it here down the neutral zone. Segura into back check, set up in front. Megson trying to get free and shoot. He shot it right off the face of Coughlin. Unconventional and unorthodox to say the least as Caceres shoots one over the bar. For a moment there, Andrew Coughlin just became Scott Sterling. Another look here on that attempt by Megson. And there's a foul just outside the Utica zone. If you don't know what Scott Sterling is, by the way, it's this old viral video where a goalkeeper is in the College Cup Finals. It's a skit, and every shot in the penalty shootout goes right off his face. No matter where he is, no matter what he's doing. I think that's the best explanation that I can provide here. Raymond takes his man down in the corner, a foul coming up on Utica. And finally able to get up without a problem is Souza. Behind the ball for the free kick, Canale. To the point, Caceres. And around the horn quickly to Ramos, who was closed out by Schindler. Caceres hustles it down in the neutral zone. Bordeaux is up to press. Utica enjoying a 7-1 lead here in this third quarter. Bordeaux looking for his 4th of the night. He gets the steal. Distributes. Tavernissey gives it back. Bordeaux off the woodwork. Tavernissey and boards. Arguello will fall on it. 7-1 City leading Tacoma. Another look at it here. Couple veteran Utica City FC players there going, no, you take the ball. Bordeaux, the unselfish player that he is, giving it to Tavernissey. Tavernissey giving it right back. Sharing is caring. 8:18 to go, third quarter. Around to Chase Hansen. Off the wall to Naranjo. 5'7", 145-pound midfielder. 3 goals and an assist this year. Lund under heat here from Tavernissey. Using his right foot to protect the ball. Lund, center circle. 7:45 to go in the third. In to take it away, Godoy. Shots for the game, 19-7 Utica. On the counter, opportunity wide for Ramos. Logan Roberts had Jones pressed up against the boards. Jones got free. Jones dumps it off to the corner. Tacoma with the ball. Almao from distance, save Coughlin. And Coughlin looks to stretch the field. He's got a great arm, always has. Worked free, Almao needs help from his keeper. And this is turned over. Segura to Gonzalez, the overhead. Oh baby, what a shot. Great save by Arguello. The other way, Tacoma shoots. It's Ramos. Save made by Coughlin. The rebound cleared away. From distance, Caceres. Coughlin with another save. Mr. Stretch is back in business. The 6-foot wall of steel coming up with some great saves on that sequence. Quick start here from Tacoma. Great sliding block by Vitali on Lund. Tacoma putting on a great flurry here. Lund in the corner, Swift on a hard collision with Hollamon. They will let them play on here. Up to Joey Tavernissey. His pass was blocked by Souza. Recovering it, Vitali. And led down to the corner. Arguello chases it away. Goldman on form here, able to hold up the ball. Feeds it back for Vitali. Jake Schindler waltzes forward up towards the zone line. Pressuring the ball is Megson. And he'll get the takeaway. Hinges it through Lund over to Hansen. Hansen stretches it out left wing side. Finds Souza. Under heat, stolen away. It's Schindler. Coughlin. Split his college career, of course, at Canisius and at Syracuse. He basically wrote the record book at Canisius all by himself. Over his time there after transferring from his hometown college team. Ultimately went back to Syracuse to serve as an assistant coach for a while. Hoxie to Raymond. Tavernissey. Bordeaux. Now Hoxie will change off for Moises Gonzalez. 2-goal game tonight for Gonzalez. Downfield, Gonzalez in a one-on-one matchup. Now the double team slides over from Canale. And a foul against Gonzalez. Will put the ball back into Tacoma possession here. Jeff Bader. Danny Minetti. Now to Philip Lund. Goldman wins it away. And then takes a tumble to the turf. Foul called on Tacoma. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Delay of game warning against Tacoma just announced. 3:38 to go here in our third quarter of play. Utica with the only goal to frame. It belongs to Nate Bordeaux. It's a hat trick goal for his second 3-goal performance of the season. Now Tacoma on the counterattack. Megson leads Naranjo. Naranjo shoots, blocked away by Bo Yelovitz. Trying to come up with the header there was Megson. And Coughlin knocked it away from him. Rafa Godoy now having choice words for Naranjo. With 3:12 to go in the third quarter. Cooler heads prevail. We hit the media timeout. Well, we have an opportunity we'd like to tell you about Flight Sports. The official match ball of the MASL is designed and produced by Flight Sports. It's expertly designed for the indoor game. Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight, challenge, everything. We'll step away for a short break. Come back with more third quarter action from the Odd on MASL TV. Back here on MASL TV. 7-1 Utica here in the third quarter of play. Coming out of the media timeout, they lead the Tacoma Stars, a legacy franchise from the glory days of indoor soccer. A name that many of the fans of the old MISL will remember. Long ball played ahead by Coughlin. He looks for Tim Goldman. It was deflected away by Jones. Goldman battling along the wall. Now Raymond involved. Going to work against Naranjo. I love the intensity of the board play tonight. Both of these teams not backing away from a battle there. And while Tacoma may be out of the hunt for the playoffs, at the end of the day, these guys are playing for pride. They're playing to impress everyone in the league so that they have continued opportunities in the future, not only with Tacoma, but maybe with another team. So that intensity is important. And for Tacoma, an opportunity to build for the future here. Over the course of this long East Coast road trip. Downfield with it, Canale. Deflected out of play. Tacoma's got Harrisburg tomorrow at 2:05 p.m. Pacific. Corner restart. Caceres. Lund scores! Philip Lund inside the left wing post has a multi-point game as he scores his first goal of the season. Long shot inside the left post there for Philip Lund. Correction, his 5th of the year. Either way, it's 7-2. As Tacoma claws back a little bit closer. Shot in on Coughlin, he makes the save on Ramos. Alex Megson with the other goal tonight for Tacoma. That's his 11th of the year. But again, the goal for Philip Lund, making it 7-2. Ball was headed out of play. He's got a multi-point game here tonight with a goal and an assist. He assisted on the Megson goal. Schindler, Segura, up towards Hoxie. Redirected away by Jones. And down to the city zone. Vacuumed up by Coughlin. So Lund with his 5th of the year, making it 7-2. Both teams with a goal apiece in this third quarter. Ahead to Bordeaux, he looks for another one. Shot it high there. Already with a hat trick performance. Tacoma outshooting Utica 9-2 in this third quarter, by the way. So a much more concerted effort. And that has allowed them to keep pace. At center, Vitale. Stolen away by Tacoma. And just overhead, missing Canale on the long pass. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Utica will take a 5-goal lead into the fourth. In desperate need of 2 victories this weekend. Utica playing to the occasion through 45 minutes of regulation time. A hat trick by Nate Bordeaux leads the way. 3 players with multi-goal games, and Utica leads 7-2.
Second to last city surprise of the regular season. They've all season tickets.
Welcome back to the Odd, where we start the fourth quarter with Utica enjoying a 7-2 lead over the Tacoma Stars. Before we start the fourth, we'd like to tell you again about MASLsoccer.com. It's your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, standings, and in-depth features, bookmark the page now so you don't miss a note. Again, that's MASLsoccer.com. And also MASL social media. Get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram, and MASL Arena on Twitter. Utica already getting an opportunity off to start the fourth quarter as they push straight ahead. Coughlin, downfield, to the foot of Tim Goldman. Goldman circling to the middle, challenging him as Jones. By the way, those MASL social media channels, especially on Twitter right now, there's actually a feature on Twitch called Multi-Twitch, where you can watch multiple MASL soccer games at the same time. The link is on their Twitter account right now. Go check that out if that's something that interests you, especially with the playoff race taking shape here. Ball is cleared up and out of play over the near side boards. (7-2) Utica, chasing their 9th victory of the season while trying to stave off playoff elimination. Caceres has help behind him. It's Ramos to Caceres. Long shot taken by Hollamon. It's blocked. Coughlin out to challenge in the corner here. And Ramos ended up getting upended. Rattles around to the far boards. Naranjo had a look. It got knocked away back to the point. Ramos under heat. Stolen by Logan Roberts. Roberts to Ronaldinho. Great challenge sliding back. What an effort by Debray Hollamon. Milwaukee, by the way, up 5-1 on Dallas. And the St. Louis Ambush have surged ahead of the Kansas City Comets. Long shot, zone line, wide of the woodwork for Megson. Great opportunity there for Tacoma. Again, it's 7-2. Caceres. Downfield, volleyed away by Coughlin. Canale back on the reset to Caceres. Down to the turf goes Quentin Swift. The ball getting forward, tripped up was Canale. And as play restarted, a whistle sounds. Now Vitale takes a swipe at Canale. Andrew Coughlin trying to intervene. And play resumes with 12:18 to go in the fourth quarter. (7-2) Utica. A hat trick by Bordeaux leading the way. Multi-goal games as well from Moises Gonzalez and Christian Segura. That caught the shelf of the boards, out of play. 11:51 remaining. So to explain it a little bit more in full, Utica needs 2 wins this weekend to have a chance at the postseason. They also need 2 out of 3 of the following scenarios to happen, and we'll get back to that in a moment as Tacoma goes on the counter. Souza, great back checking by Goldman. Raymond helping out in the vicinity as well. And clears it away. They also need Milwaukee to lose in regulation to Dallas. That game's going on right now. Long shot, Hollamon, save, Coughlin. Rebound to the corner. Minetti is after it. Raymond, Schindler tried to lead Ben Raymond into space. To no avail that time around. And that's cleared out of play into section 106. So the Milwaukee loss to Dallas is one thing. Then they need a St. Louis loss in regulation to Kansas City in either game this weekend. So a loss in regulation to Kansas City on Saturday or Sunday. And the third option, off the end boards, it finds Swift. Utica back to the attack. Segura comes up shooting. Great diving stop by Arguello. The third option, which is already half in the bag, Ontario losing their final two games. They already lost to Florida. If they lose to San Diego on Sunday, that's the other option. So between Milwaukee, St. Louis, and Ontario, they need 2 out of those 3 teams to get no points, while also picking up 6 points in the standings themselves. And that is how Utica can get into the playoffs. All that, a large fries and a Diet Coke, please pull around. Stolen away at center, Caceres. Has help on the left, slid across, Bader. Off the boards, rattles in front, Caceres had an opportunity, it was stopped, he rings one off the post. Multiple opportunities for Caceres. And he can't find any good fortune there on the Utica goal. Godoy. Pressured here by Minetti. Crossing pass played over near boards. And knocked out of play by Vitale. Coughlin snares it out of the air, away from Alex Megson. Domenico Vitale touches it back to Coughlin, longtime teammates. And just missing the forehead of Hoxie, who was cutting across the box. Schindler lofted downfield, drawing a crowd in the corner, the powerful Andrew Hoxie. Hoxie gets it free, looking for Schindler. And that was blanketed and covered by Jones. Tacoma gets it free. They trail 7-2. And a great recovery at center by Utica. Ben Raymond skies it downfield. Looking for Tim Goldman. Goldman with his back to the defender. And he falls to the turf. A foul against the Stars. I believe that will go on Logan Jones. 2-man wall up to the ball for the free kick. Moises Gonzalez is behind it here. Gonzalez, right-legged shot, just wide. Gonzalez really showing a lot of pop on the set pieces here. Of course, he had that wonderful goal to end the first quarter off a top-of-the-box restart. And what a warrior he's been this year. He got hurt a little bit earlier on, has been able to battle through what could have been a season-ending injury. And he's out on the field to help fuel this playoff push. A lot of credit. Tip your cap to Moises Gonzalez.
No more slide balls. It's a pair of Beats wireless headphones. And these are going to fit into section 215.
And his effort this season.
C 13.
8 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Restart. Out of the Tacoma zone. Ramos able to stay on his feet here. Ramos to the front, redirected. Coughlin makes the save, rebound, score. And that makes it 7-3. Tacoma gets one back to lead us into the media timeout. Another look at it here. Here's the initial shot. Redirect by Canale right on Coughlin. Canale gets it back. Good second effort. And that's his 15th of the season. We'll step aside for the media timeout. 7-3. Back in a moment on MASL TV. And we're back on MASL TV. 7-3 Utica, Tacoma, fourth quarter. Utica trying to keep its playoff hopes alive, and right now they've got a lead by a quartet. Again, the man of the hour tonight, Nate Bordeaux, with a hat trick. But Tacoma leading into the media timeout with their third goal of the contest. Credit it to Alessandra Canale from Venice, California. Vitale, Goldman, across Schindler, fighting through the pressure applied by Naranjo. Schindler on the move, one-on-one with the keeper, and he gets upended. Upended by Arguello. Blue card, and I think we're getting a penalty shootout for Utica here, if I'm not mistaken. It's at minimum a power play. Blue card on the keeper. Another look at it here. He was gonna run out of real estate with the angle he took to the ball. And indeed, it's a penalty shootout awarded to Bo Yelovitz. He'll take it for Utica here. A goal would be his 8th of the season. If he does not succeed, Naranjo, or rather Minetti, is in to serve. The penalty. Shot, Bordeaux scores! Utica takes a seat at the captain's table on Bo Yelovitz's 8th goal of the season. And his 8th goal is Utica's 8th of the night for an 8-3 lead. He couldn't let his co-captain have all the fun tonight, as he grabs the penalty shootout goal. Bo Yelovitz from Belgrade, Serbia. the heart and soul of this organization. And he puts Utica in front, 8-3. A foul against the city will result in a Tacoma restart. Caceres behind it here. Slides it across. Given up back to the point, Canale. Long shot, Caceres blocked. He does a nice job to recover and deny Nate Bordeaux the ball. Bordeaux had flown out of the zone. There's the steal by Goldman. Simply goes to the chip off the left wing boards to find some relief here. Lofted down to the Tacoma zone. Fed to the side of the goal. Sharp angle try there. A good one for the Tacoma Stars. That opportunity for Logan Jones. And he nearly hooked it in the goal. And a blue card comes flying out of the pocket again. This one will be on Utica, and now a yellow card for dissent. In zone restart. A blue card came out, but now, in hindsight, there is no change of manpower on the field here. Utica still with 5. A blue card was drawn at first, and it looked like maybe a yellow. Ahead, Deniz, he shoots. Ronaldinho denied by Arguello. So we saw 2 cards fly out on that last sequence. Nobody is in the box. And after all of that, now they're going to send someone over. They restarted play without putting somebody in the box. .5:23 to go in the fourth quarter. And so he's in for the yellow card here. Although there's a blue card on the register currently, but there's nobody serving that blue card. I digress, 8-3. Utica leading Tacoma. Long shot taken here by Souza. Blocked away by Coughlin. Megson. To the point, Hansen. Souza into the corner, knocked down, taken away by Utica. Ronaldinho to Schindler. Schindler with a burst of speed. It was knocked away by Minetti, but Utica recovers here. Minetti is down. 4:04 to go. And time called here at the on. As they go over to have a look at Minetti. And it looks like he'll be okay. Helped back up to his feet. 8-3 Utica leading Tacoma. With 4:04 left to play. Danny Waltman, who is also an assistant coach for the Stars, out to have a word with the officials along with the head coach, Adam Becker. And now play resumes. 4 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Utica trying to nail down their 9th victory of the season. Goldman slides it back to Schindler. To Christian Segura. To Schindler. Goldman, Hollamon to the keeper. Time called. Tacoma called timeout, 3:40 to go. Fourth quarter. 8-3 Utica leading Tacoma. Back in a moment on MASL TV. Back in action on MASL TV, fourth quarter, 3:40 to go. Utica needing a victory tonight to stay alive in the playoff hunt. Right now they've got an 8-3 lead. Let's get a refresh of the out-of-town scoreboard as play restarts. The extra attacker is on for Tacoma. And it answers to the name Michael Ramos. He is the extra attacker, wearing the green kit out there. Out of the corner, Caceres. Caceres again. Lund, great ball movement by the Stars. Caceres scores! Great finish by the defender from Columbia. And he collects on the extra attacker. His 5th goal of the season, a snappy left foot to shoot it behind Nate Bordeaux. And Andrew Coughlin, the goalkeeper. 8-4. And the goalkeeper goes back in for now, Arguello. So it's 8-4. And Tacoma will again call timeout. 22-18 the shots here in the fourth quarter. It's 8-4 here on MASL TV. That is Tacoma's final timeout. It's 8-2 Milwaukee at last report. While the St. Louis Ambush now own a 4-2 lead on the Kansas City Comets. If those scores were to somehow turn over, then Utica would effectively have a win and they're in scenario tomorrow. But with those results, what they are right now, and they're not yet final to my knowledge, although let's have a look at the Sidekicks Wave game anyway. And it's pretty close to over there, if not entirely over. But that effectively puts Utica in a position where they have to win, and St. Louis and Ontario would both have to lose. That's not a great spot to be in. But they've taken care of their end of the bargain here tonight. 8-4, 2:40 to go. An admirable effort with their backs to the wall. And this building is coming to life here with 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter, trying to will their team to the final stages of victory. Yelovitz, Hollamon together. And the foul on Yelovitz, who had that sweet penalty shootout goal. Extra attacker on for Tacoma again. Hustling back is Ramos, under heat, Tavernissey scores! Fly, Peter Pan fly! And right on cue, he grabs the hat. We haven't seen that in years here. Breaking out an old favorite to fire up the crowd. And just a situation where he picked the pocket of the extra attacker, switched it to his right foot to have a better angle, and knocks it into the back of the cage for Joey Tavernissey. It's his 18th goal of the season. And he now has scored a goal in 8 consecutive games. He has 11 goals in his last 8, Joey Tavernissey. Again, if you want to learn a little bit more about Joey and how the events of the last couple of years have shaped him, check out MASLsoccer.com right now. There's a great story by Michael Lewis. 9-4. .130 to go. Centering try, cleaned away by Yelovitz. Ramos recovers. Feeds it across to Lund. Sent back across. Ramos. Long distance shot is high. Confirmed Milwaukee has defeated Dallas. So for Utica, they will need help tomorrow by the looks of it. or they may need help tomorrow. One minute to go, fourth quarter. Again, the city will have to beat Chihuahua tomorrow. Milwaukee doesn't lose. And effectively, you need help tomorrow if you're Utica from Kansas City and San Diego, along with the victory. And that Chihuahua team is very, very good too. 14 wins. Entering today. But a close game with Harrisburg at last report. 29 seconds left to go. Caceres, Ramos, long shot, Coughlin. Dives right on it. He'll heave it downfield. 8 seconds to go. Swift heads it forward. Utica takes care of its first order of business. 9-4 in the first ever meeting against the Tacoma Stars. The city is victorious. And they do what their job needed to be, with their back to the wall. To give themselves a fighting chance for tomorrow. Again, Nate Bordeaux with a hat trick to lead the way. Bo Yelovitz, Joey Tavernissey with big second half goals. Moises Gonzalez, Christian Segura with 2 goal nights. And a great performance tonight by Andrew Coughlin between the pipes. Here's Michael Lear with Tim Goldman.
So this is usually where we ask the guys to break down the game and tell us how it went and all that. But I'm just going to give Timmy the mic. Timmy, what is so important about tomorrow?
A brick wall. Tim Goldman with an impassioned speech for this Utica odd crowd that willed them on to victory tonight. 9-4 over the Tacoma Stars. Recapping the scoring. Nate Bordeaux opened it up at 4:29 of the first quarter. Moises Gonzalez with a top-of-the-box rocket at 14:59 for a 2-0 lead after 15 minutes. Utica outscoring Tacoma by a 4-1 score in the second quarter. Segura with the first 2 goals, and then Gonzalez and Bordeaux rounding out the half. Utica would score in the final 5 seconds in the first and second quarters. Alex Megson had the lone goal in the second quarter for Tacoma. Third quarter, Nate Bordeaux opens it up at 3:31 with the hat trick goal. Philip Lund and Alessandra Canale would score the next 2 for Tacoma to make it 7-3. Utica scores 2 of the final 3 to go on to win. Yelovitz on a penalty kick shootout. Joey Tavernissey against the extra attacker at 12:52. Final shot count, 23-21 Utica tonight. And a look at our final goalkeeping stats. Arguello for Tacoma, first start of the season, makes 10 saves. He takes the loss. For Utica, Andrew Coughlin Great performance, 12 saves on 16 here this evening. And he does enough to get Utica into tomorrow against the Chihuahua Savage. A 3 p.m. start time here at the Adirondack Bank Center at the Utica Memorial Auditorium. Until tomorrow, Ray Biggs saying so long, good night, be good to yourselves, and be good to each other.